Okay guys, so right now I am at the Renault showroom in PJ and I am here to collect on behalf of our team this guy, the all new Renault Megane RS 280. Yeah, 280 represents the power output of this car, and yeah, now they've brought the outputs of the Megane RS up from 250 at the start to 265. Now this guy here 280, and the power is generated from what previously a 2-liter engine. Now they've downsized it to a 1.8. Okay, and as before, Renault still offers the Megane RS with a 6-speed manual transmission priced at 280,000 ringgit. But of course, those of you fellas, you're lazy to use the clutch. Inside there, that is a dual clutch transmission variant priced at 300,000 ringgit. So between this and that, the price gap is 20,000. Equipment wise, they are the same. Both these cars come with more or less basically the same stuff. What differentiates them? Let me show you now. Okay, so we look at the manual version first. Now, before I continue, I have to clarify one thing. This car that you see here, this is the car that they used initially a couple of months back for the launch event, right? The preview event, and the car comes fitted with these Recaro seats. They are actually not going to be offered in the cars that will be sold in our market. So this unit that you see here is a one-off. Now, if you're wondering why Renault deleted these seats, let me just put it this way: these things cost 10,000 ringgit each. If you want it that badly, you may want to speak to your Renault salesman to see if he can spec it in. Okay, so you can see here, right? This is the manual, the cabin of the manual version, 6-speed manual transmission, mechanical handbrake. All right, and here you go. Okay, so this is it. This is the interior of the manual. Now we jump over to the dual clutch version. So inside there we have, this is the dual clutch model. Now you look at you see the colors, they look almost the same, but they are not. Our manual test car that is orange in color, this is yellow. You can also choose, the other two colors are white and black. So we come inside here and see the DCT version, or in Renault terminology, EDC. These are the seats that come with the Malaysia spec Megane RS. So it is still, well, it still has very, very strong side bolsters, and these are pretty good. These look like pretty decent semi-bucket seats all the same. So you can see here, this is the gear selector lever for the dual clutch transmission, and they even dropped the mechanical parking brake for an electronic parking brake. You also have pedal shifters, very solid pedal shifters. Also unique to the dual clutch version here, it gets launch control. So that is for you to take off the line the fastest way possible. But these aside, right? Okay, so transmission, pedal shifters, parking brake, all right, mechanical versus electronic, and launch control. These are the only items that differentiate between the manual and the DCT for a price gap of 20,000 ringgit. So we come back out to the manual version here, which I will do the walk around. And just now, as I walked inside, the car had automatically locked. And just now, if you saw my approach, the side mirrors opened up to sort of like greet me and say, "Hello, welcome back." And we shall open the door. We step inside. Actually, let me show you this. So here is the startup screen. So really, right, they actually made it a real sense of occasion with that startup sequence just now every time you come on board. I think that is a very nice touch. I'm not sure if anybody would ever grow tired of it. Okay, so let me just open back the door and let some air in. So the instrument cluster, well, you can see here, this is one central screen with 2 analog dials there, and over here you have the portrait screen. Let me just start the engine to activate all the functions. So okay, so here you have it. Here is the screen, and let me just browse through the various features. So okay, so here through the steering cluster, control clusters here, you browse through the various functions on the screen. All right, and so this button here helps activate various sections of this screen here as well. Yeah, so there you go. And also you have this RS drive button. This is basically drive mode selection. You can choose well, between how many? 1, 2, neutral, sport, comfort. Okay, comfort, everything just slows down into a bit of a slumber, and you've got race mode. Now check out the instrument cluster in race mode. And what's this? Perso. I guess this actually means personal, huh? But oh, look at this race mode, man. And yeah, so yeah, this is sport mode. And the scary thing about race mode, see this guy, ESC off. Perhaps you don't want to try this out in the open road. Okay, and yeah, so this is the touch screen, and over here these shortcut keys here, they are part of a touch sensitive pad which you can browse through. Okay, and all right, so I have no use for these. I'll just turn off the engine again. So down here you've got well, a storage tray just enough to drop your phone in here, but you have to look for another slot to drop in your keys. Okay, as per Renault's rather interesting practice, they continue to put the auto cruise activation and deactivation button here in the center console, but to adjust your speed, it's still here. Okay, center console is located rather far back, but deep, useful. Wow, and check this out. So it doesn't end here, the box doesn't end here, it actually goes in as well. Okay, let me just show you from this angle. Okay, so it terminates, this box here, this storage area here actually the volume is actually around here. Okay, it terminates around here. Rather simple but decently practical storage area. So here again you can see a 12-volt socket and 2 USB ports. Here's the glove box. That's the fuse box in there, right? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna open that fuse box in there. Oh, there are another 2 USB ports hidden inside there as well. Nice. So yeah, and so here's the front area. Let me just check out the back. So you can see here these seats, these are like Alcantara kind of material. Let me just go, I'll go back later to the DCT car inside again to confirm the seat material. Okay, but right here you can see rear aircon vents and 12-volt socket here. USB plug. This one isofix mounts. Ah, nice. I like that. These covers, you just lift them and they stay there, so you don't have to misplace them anywhere. And yeah, so when you put it up, it sort of like locks and snaps into place. Very, very nice. Okay, rear armrest with rather simple molded cup holders here. I can't talk about the leg room just yet because these are not the seats that we are getting in the market. So Any talk about legroom here may not be representative of our car, but I can tell you that seat cushion angle is good. I'm getting decent thigh support. Could be a bit longer, the cushion, I would say, but nothing nothing severe. All right, and headroom is actually rather good. Okay, rather good headroom. Individual adjustable headrests here, and just come here, fold the seats down. Okay, and yeah, so I'll just open the boot for you to see lah. So you can see, before we open up, check this out. The reverse camera is nicely and neatly installed within the Renault logo. So open the boot. Okay, let me just put this aside. I think this is a rather decently sized boot here for a hatchback. And underside here, okay, no spare tire, but you've got a usable compartment in there. Yeah, so that's a tire repair kit, no spare tire. And yeah, very decently sized. You've got hanging hooks here. Okay, no rear power socket, not important, but you got a boot light here. So let's close this. And down here you can see the really aggressive central exhaust, and with two, and flanked by two equally aggressive rear diffusers that are claimed to be aerodynamically functional. Okay, so now I close the door and you see me walk away, key fob in hand. Ooh, yeah, so car walk away auto door lock. This is something that has been with Renault cars for quite a number of years actually. It was right from the first Renault car that I reviewed. So let's check this out. So yeah, this car also has the same Alcantara material here on the seats. Very, very nice. Okay guys, so here we have it. This is the all-new Renault Megane RS 280. The Evo team will be spending a week in this. Plenty of videos to come from this car from all of us. And so stay tuned for more videos. And until my next video, thanks for watching guys. Cheers.